Well, it's a Sunday. Yesterday I worked on the Brooder. I've been doing this now for like 4 or 5 weeks. But I do have progress today. Uh, I'll take you out there and show it to you in a minute. But right now I had to go make a fuel run. Um, Pretty close to $90 for a gallon of gas for the lawnmower and to fill the car up. So, yeah, I don't know what our president's doing, but it's been my experience as I've aged that when our presidents decide they want to declare war on somebody, our fuel prices go through the roof. So let that be what it is. Anyway, I got projects to work on. We had a very kind gift from a neighboring YouTube channel. Anyway, they gave us a bunch of plants. So I've got to get a bed done to plant those plants. And so we want to put edging around the bed, and well, we got curved blocks, and we're going to just put a scallop edge around the bed of the flowers. So I got to go out there and get the weeds cleaned out of that bed and get it somewhat level because it's kind of running downhill, I think. And I know at one end it's got a massive hole. Needs a high diving board and water. But anyway, I got that to take care of. Yeah. So I've had a busy weekend. I spent most of the day yesterday on the roof of the Brooder, and I'm not young and limber no more. And that's a plastic roof, so you really have to be careful where you walk and step and all that good stuff. So, yeah. It's not like a metal roof. You can't just walk. You have to kind of crawl around. But I got her up there. We was short one 24-inch piece. Yeah. I cut one piece wrong, so I had to splice it, and so there's a spot there where the building is so perfectly square. It looks like a snake up there. I did some rhyming. Alright, anyway, I got shit to do. Well, the string mower has attacked another patch of weeds. And that's the north side of the Brooder with the roof and my little scaffold thing underneath the part where the coop is going to go. Yeah, so got this done and it's on to another part of the project. Alright, so I'm getting ready to put a flower bed in over on this side of this fence. It looks like the rolling hills of Missouri. So what I want to do is try to get as level as I can. Break out the old line level. We should get a fairly good telling of what needs to be lowered and what needs to be raised. Alright, so I run the bubble test on this thing. And got to make sure I had the string up the same height of the stick on both ends. And when I got level, the string on the low end was about 3 foot off the ground. So, scratch that plan and move on to a different one. So weeds are unwanted plants. So I've got a wagon load of weeds that I've pulled up out of the garden because we don't want them in the garden. I've got a pitchfork that's tangled up in those said weeds. There. Oh, what I'm going to do is turn these weeds back into plants. Let me show you what I'm going to do. It'll be a different clip. As you can tell, maybe, the cart's leaning a little bit. Because I'm going to take these weeds and put them into this rut. So then the weeds become wanted plants again. as they help fill the rut, either by growing or by dying. Yeah. Well, I'm standing in the brooder. Got the roof over my head. That's progress. I got one of the bottoms of one of the brooder boxes and one of the chicken holes cut. And I guess you would call that the seal right here. Guess you'd call that the seal. That's for the coop, the floor of the coop. So over here, I'm gonna put another brooder box bottom on it. That's what that is over there. Now it's got a. She wants me to detach it from the bottom, which is not gonna be no big deal, but it's got a backsplash on it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the wall out, use that as the cribbing to attach the wall to. So that would solve that problem. So I believe this is going to be like 3/4 of an inch. This edge right here. All right, there. I believe that's 3/4 of an inch. If it is, or if it's close, it'll be all right. I just build it up. I got a piece of 3/4 inch plywood over here that I'm working on. I'm going to cut pieces out of so that I can attach the cabinet from the bottom. I think I've got the right length screws. I'm going to have to double check that. But, yeah, I'm slowly making progress. This brooder box over here has got the back wall in it already. And the floor. I still got to make doors. And I got to make a sliding door where you can lift it up. Joey over there with, got his channel name off the top of my head, but he was really, he showed an interest in seeing how that worked. So I'll have to make sure that I'll get you all a good description of that when I get to it. It's getting dark and cloudy out here, so it may rain. I've got a roof on the brooder, so it probably won't. Well, I'm nowhere near done with the brooder, but feel like I've made a tremendous amount of progress. Number one, it's not raining on me. And yeah, it's raining out there, but it's not raining on me. So, that's progress. I gotta build the sides of the brooder and the top and the little sliding door thing to let the chickens into the coop, which ain't been built yet. So there's still quite a bit to do, but I'm tired, and it's Sunday and I gotta work tomorrow. So there's that. So got big plans for this little thing, but we just have to get there. So that is what I'm working on now. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Brooder Tales. How about that?